everyone, welcome back to 366 Days of Hope. My name is Pearl and I'm here to share our next topic, which is copper. So quick disclaimer, I am a personal trainer. I am not a medical doctor, so everything that I'm sharing are just things that I've learned. If you have any concerns, please take that up with your provider. So copper is really interesting in that it regulates itself. So it will actually absorb less if there is enough copper already stored in the body. And it will absorb more if it notices that, hey, the diet is actually low in copper, because it just want to make sure that it has enough stored. So copper is also interesting in that where it stores the copper. So for example, it stores it in the liver, the heart, the kidney, the brain, and 2/3 of all the copper that we have is actually found in your skeleton and in your muscle. So you've got plenty of copper. And we'll talk more a little bit about the deficiencies and benefits and toxicity in just a few moments. But getting to what it does in the body. Well, it works with enzymes to produce collagen. So collagen, we know, makes up the bone matrix and our connective tissue, our skin, our muscle tendons, and of course cartilage. It also helps make red blood cells, energy, and blood vessels. It assists in breaking down and absorbing iron in the body, and it is needed for brain development. And what we've discovered is that between 80 to 90% of dietary copper is actually excreted in the feces. Copper also acts as an antioxidant as a component of superoxide dismutase, which basically fights against free radicals that damage cells and DNA. So what are the benefits of copper? One, it helps with immune system and nerve cell health. So for instance, if you have a low level of copper, that will then disrupt white blood cell production, which leads to neurophilus. That's just the condition that it's called. Then if you have neurophilus, that then leads into another condition known as neutropenia, which is where your body can't fight infectious diseases. So again, if you have proper levels of copper, then your system will actually have enough white blood cells and it will be able to fight infectious diseases. The second is osteoporosis. And the reason for that is, as mentioned earlier, copper is used to create collagen, and within the structural integrity of the bone, you have the bone matrix. And so the bone matrix is made out of collagen. So the third is it keeps the skin from aging. And again, it goes back to collagen and why it's important that we have proper levels. And so now we'll get right into our deficiencies. So what causes it? Well, aging, our environment, and of course genetics can lead to these deficiencies. And when you have a deficiency in copper, you can have things like cancer, inflammation, any neurodegeneration, as well as anemia, osteoporosis, increased infections, and loss of skin pigment, as well as high cholesterol. So what does an excess of copper look like? Well, to be perfectly honest, it's very rare to have a excess since the body already knows how to regulate it. The only way that you could have maybe an excess of copper is if you drink contaminated water, or maybe you're cooking in an uncoated, copper pan, or you have severe liver damage, maybe you have digestive issues, or you have a genetic disorder that prevents copper from leaving the body, such as Wilson's disease. Some of the side effects or symptoms you may experience would be abdominal pain, diarrhea, vomiting. You may experience yellowing of the skin, or jaundice, which is the yellowing of the white parts of your eyes. So what inhibits copper? High zinc, high vitamin C, high iron, and high magnesium can cause the body from absorbing copper, as well as if you have any inflammation of the optic nerve, or again, if you have any genetic mutations that could cause you from absorbing it, if you have any gastrointestinal issues as well. So what helps the body absorb copper better? Well, we have a few: vitamin D, calcium, potassium, And of course, having proper macros, meaning your proteins and your carbohydrates, will also help with the absorption of copper. So what are the three foods that have the highest content of copper? Well, cacao powder has 190% of the daily value in 1 cup. Cashews have 37% in just 2 tablespoons. And hemp seed has 150% of the daily value in 1 cup. So there you have it, guys. We're going to continue on with our trace minerals, and I'll see you for our next video. May you live, thrive, and be healthy. Take care, guys. Bye.